those qualities, those positive traits which help humans to achieve. If Lord Hanuman is your ideal, then sacrifice, intelligence, brahmacharya, these would be your virtue. Can we teach virtues in classroom settings? So there have been philosophers who says that yes, classroom teaching is good. In fact, Nalanda University, Takshila University, they were known as the places for teaching values and virtues to their pupil. All virtues are not ethics, like intelligence, hard work. These are all virtues, but not. Hello everyone, I am Atul Garg, your faculty for Ethics, Integrity and Aptitude. I take both online and offline classes at PWOLIS, and today I am going to discuss a very popular topic in our moral philosophy classes and also for the UPSC's ethics paper, that whether ethics can be taught or not, whether we can teach virtues or not. Virtues can be taught or not. Now, first of all, I hope all of you know the basic meaning of virtues. Virtues are basically those qualities, those positive traits which help humans to achieve their ideals. Like suppose if Gandhiji is your ideal, then your virtues should be truth and non-violence. If Lord Hanuman is your ideal, then sacrifice, intelligence, brahmacharya, these would be your virtues. So basically those qualities which helps you to achieve your perfect self. Now the question comes that how we can make people virtuous. Can we teach virtues in classroom settings? Like in India, what is happening for the last many years, these virtues and ethics have been part of our curriculum. In national education policy, it is also given that value education should be inculcated among the children. But is it making people virtuous? Well, I can say that the answer is no. In fact, we are slipping down in the corruption perception index, whether it is dowry, whether it is violence, caste discrimination, gender discrimination, everywhere the things are not happening well. So this thing shows that there has been decline in virtues, decline in ethics in India, even though it is part of our school syllabus for a very long time. So why it is happening? This thing leads to this debate also, that can we teach virtues in classroom based education model? Well, there have been certain philosophers who believe that yes, it can be taught, like Plato. Plato said that virtues is a type of knowledge only, so it can be given to the students in the form of instructions and reasoning. We can teach them to the students in classroom setting. In fact, even Socrates also believed in this. Socrates developed the art of dialectics. It's a kind of logical conversation which takes between two people so that people can really understand the importance of virtues and inculcate them or internalize them. Alright, so there have been philosophers who says that yes, classroom teaching is good. In fact, Nalanda University, Takshila University, they were known as the places for teaching values and virtues to their pupil. In fact, people from the world comes to these universities to get idea of dharma. But on the other side, there have been certain philosophers like Aristotle who says that morals or virtues can only be developed through habit and practice. If you want to make a child virtuous, you have to force him to repeat that virtuous act again and again, practice this for so much time that finally it becomes the habit of that person. Like what happens in Japanese school. Japanese children, in the first 4 years of their schooling, no formal instructions are given to them, only basic etiquettes and manners are taught. Like there are no cleaners in Japanese school. Students are given the task to clean the toilets as well as their classroom. Students, turn by turn, they serve food to each other during the lunch breaks. So this is how they develop their virtues. If they want to learn about empathy, the school admin will take the children to an orphanage or to an old age home. There, when they will see the old age people, when they will serve them, this is where they will internalize the idea of ethics. So both the schools are there. But the modern thinkers feel that ethics are caught rather than taught, and community is the pond from which ethics can be caught. I'm using these words virtues, ethics and values interchangeably because they are overlapping. All ethics are virtues only, but we can say that all virtues are not ethics, like intelligence, hard work. These are all virtues, but not ethics. Ethics are more standards of right and wrong. So virtues is a bigger set, ethics is a smaller set, and values is a much bigger set. Okay, all ethics are values, but not all values are ethics. Similarly, virtues and values, virtues are individual values. Okay, when we talk about individual, we talk in terms of virtues and vices rather than positive values or negative values. These are not correct terminology, so you should use virtues and vices. Alright, so what the modern thinkers are saying, that ethics or virtues are caught rather than taught, and community is the pond from which ethics or virtues can be caught. So the present thinkers and philosophers believe that we need a multi-pronged strategy. Develop virtues among children. What is this multi-pronged strategy? First of all, like we need to teach virtues in classes. See, students, in order to do right things, first of all should know that what the right thing is. But the school teachers, rather than making the students cram up the definitions of different virtues, they should try to make the students really understand and internalize these virtues. And this can be done in a very interactive way by like stories they can tell, like some plays can be conducted. Okay, so in a very interactive learning mode can be changed in order to develop virtues among the children. But apart from that, other agencies of socialization, like family, religion, government, all have to develop the method. like in family, like what is happening today, that students learn the value of equality in the school, but when they come to house, what they see, that there is gender discrimination. Woman, his mother is considered inferior to his father. When he goes to the neighborhood, he see that there is caste discrimination. The rich people are considered more important than the poor. When he look into the society, he finds caste discrimination, that Kshatriyas, Brahmins are given higher position than Shudras and Vaishyas. So everywhere inequality is there. Then how the child will develop this value? Okay, so every agency has to play its role. We have to make the student learn from the society through different means, like role modeling. Role models like APJ Kalam, like Savitri Bai Phule, like Mahatma Gandhi should be showcased to the children. Observation learning. Children are great observers. Reward and punishment. Positive, virtuous behavior shall be rewarded. Unethical behavior should be punished properly and on time. So through these techniques, through these tools, these agencies, family, religion, government, they can inculcate values and virtues among the children. Apart from that, as we discussed, the Japanese model needs to be used. Methods like the Gurukul method that we had in the ancient times. During Gurukul methods, all the students, no matter from which economic background they are coming, they used to live a very humble, very simple life in the Gurukul. The teacher used to have an eye over them throughout the day. So the teacher not only used to teach them, but also used to keep an eye over their behavior, so that the behavior is in line with the teachings of the Guru. So this idea of Gurukul system, the method of dialectics should be used. Okay, logical conversation. Okay, like what used to happen in Akbar's Ibadat Khana, in our Gurukul system it used to happen. Socrates used to do that. Logic based conversation should happen. So multi-pronged strategy is required. Classroom teaching has a limited utility. It must be supported by other means also. That would be our conclusion. So I hope you have understood this idea. Thank you.